Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Nadilla Putri, and in this video I would like to tell about storytelling. The title is Origin of the Derawan Island. Before I tell you my story, I would like to inform you that I took this story as a source from the global site of Kalimantan Travel. Each region must have a history, especially the names of certain areas. So, are the islands names of Berau district. Some of the islands names are now familiar to the ears, although there might be many have never visited the islands of Berau, Samama, Maratua, Sangalaki, Kakaban, Imberau as Kalimantan. Naming a site is usually based on a particular trait or a major event that has ever occurred, not by name of famous figure, but not only infrequently. The names are derived from local mythology. The name Derawan Island itself comes from the romantic myth. It's not clear who first told this folk tale. The court of Kalimantan Travel first heard this story by Ahmad Rifai, who was then the vice regent of Berau. Now he's a member of the National Council. While Ahmad Rifai always has a serious face, Ahmad Rifai does not often bring a humor or other interesting story to avoid tension in his meetings. In travel show, the Rifai once told them about the origin of the Derawan Island's name. Although there are a few lines of the same story about this history of the Derawan Island, but while searching for folklore on the internet, you will not find the story as well as the Ahmad Rifai version. From Court Kalimantan travel site, if I'm not mistaken, he told his story in 2012. There are two families who were going to have a wedding on a long island, said Rifai at first. Like a storyteller, Rifai occasionally raised his hands to demonstrate how a family gathers before sailing on the Long Island. All family members are gathered, chefs prepared, sails raised. He said as he moved his hands as one is pulling and dropped down. The couple who were about to marry live on the different islands, but they agreed to have a wedding on a long island. So the groom's family and his mother are getting ready, and, and as well as the bride's family take her and her brother as a guardians, said Rifai with a serious face. On the course of a fast journey, they met on a path, but soon thereafter winds were puny and heavy with those the ship. The one on the ship cried out in fear. He said again, the high waves and strong winds eventually propelled the ships onto a reef. The boat crashed, the passengers sing. The virgin girl who wants to marry eventually became the Derawan Island. Her mother turned into Samama Island, and her brother turned into Kakaban Island. The whole family also turned into an island, including the groom turned into Sangalaki as the husband island, while the bride in a became Maratua as the mother-in-law island. But it's mostly public story. So we know that the island was formed by geological events thousands or millions of years ago. Said Nadilla putting end to the story. The tribal Celtic travel who visit all the islands in the story except the Long Island. No one's willing to take you to the islands when they hear the story so scary. From the island of Derawan to Samama continues to Sangalaki Island, Kakalan, and the final destination to Maratua Island. Leaving the beauty of the Derawan Island and the surrounding island aside, it has become a favorite of the tourists, especially American and Europe. On the island, the ocean is clear and vast, calm, and most important, it contains. Of the five islands, we visit only Derawan and Marhat village. This island is like a paradise. It heard by mother-in-law in a movie story. Even one foreign tourist said that he was visiting by this island directly bordered by the waters of the Philippines and Malaysia. That's all from storytelling by me. And hopefully what I told you might add to the knowledge about storytelling origin of the Derawan Island. So, for the closing, I would like to say thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.